The castle of Enchancia shimmered in the golden light of spring. Birds sang, flowers bloomed, and the scent of enchanted lilacs drifted through the halls. It was a peaceful afternoon, none that promised nothing out of the ordinary. But for Princess Amber, it was the beginning of something she had never expected. Amber stood in the rose courtyard, carefully arranging a bouquet for the upcoming spring ball. Her gown, a delicate blend of sun gold and soft blush, shimmered like starlight as she moved between bushes of spell-kissed roses. She prided herself on beauty, precision, and poise. But her thoughts were elsewhere. "You've redone that bouquet 3 times, came Sofia's voice behind her. Amber turned quickly. "I want it to be perfect. It's the royal centerpiece." Sofia, now Queen of Enchancia, and glowing with quiet grace, smiled knowingly. "Or is it because he's coming today?" Amber blinked. "He who?" "You know exactly who," Sofia teased. Amber huffed, but a rosy flush crept into her cheeks. She was referring to Prince Caldor of Hildritha, neighboring kingdom, known for its mountain castles and night sky festivals. Caldor had visited Enchancia once before, during last year's harvest gala. He had been polite, a little shy, and surprisingly curious Abatoff. All things show Enchancia's flower magic worked. Amber remembered it well. They had danced, just once, and while others forgot, she hadn't. And now he was returning with his parents for the spring ball. Later that day, the castle gates opened. Amber watched from a sunlit balcony as the royal carriages of Hildreth rolled in. She felt her heart flutter in a way it never had during a grand entrance. Prince Caldor stepped out first. He was tall, with dark blonde hair and forest green eyes, dressed in his kingdom's signature midnight blue uniform. His posture was straight but relaxed, and when he looked up and saw her watching from the balcony, smiled. Amber blinked and stepped back inside before she could forget to breathe. That evening, the castle buzzed with preparation. Sofia visited Amber's room while she got ready. "Do you want to talk about it?" Sofia asked gently, sitting beside her on the chaise. Amber was silent for a long time. Then finally she said, "He's different." Sofia nodded. "He asked about flowers. He complimented my intelligence and not just my dress. He wasn't trying to impress anyone." Sofia squeezed her sister's hand. "You don't have to fall in love at a ball, Amber, but if you feel something, let it bloom." Amber smiled, more nervous than ever. The ballroom sparkled with stardust. The chandelier shone like a crown of crystals, and music flowed from the enchanted quartet floating near the ceiling. Amber entered in a gown of silver and gold, her heart pounding. Prince Caldor was waiting. He approached slowly, bowing gently. "Princess Amber, would you like the second dance?" She blinked. "Not the first?" "The first," he said, eyes kind, "should go to the host, but the second goes to the one I traveled to see." Amber's heart fluttered. She offered her hand. They danced. It wasn't perfect. He stepped once on her hem. She twirled too early, but it didn't matter. They laughed, really laughed. And when the music faded, Amber didn't want to let go. They wandered into the garden after dinner, fireflies lighting the path. "I remember these roses," Caldor said, gesturing to the garden walls. Amber smiled. "You said they smelled like moonlight. I still think they do." He looked at her. "I know I'm not who people expect for you. I'm quieter, less dazzling." Amber turned to face him. "I've had dazzling. I want real." Caldor hesitated. "Amber, may I write to you after this?" She smiled. "I was hoping you would." Over the following weeks, scrolls flew between Hildreth and Enchancia. Caldor sent sketches of his favorite mountain flowers. Amber sent enchanted bookmarks that changed color with the reader's mood. They shared stories, fears, little moments. One day, Sofia entered the drawing room to find Amber staring out the window, clutching a new scroll with a shy smile. "I think I'm in love," Amber whispered. Sofia beamed. "Then we must invite him again." That summer, Prince Caldor returned not for a ball or diplomacy, but for a quiet garden tea. Amber wore a simple dress. Caldor brought her a hand-picked bouquet, bound with a silver ribbon. No grand show, no trumpets, just two hearts meeting softly. As they walked beside the heartbell bushes, a single bloom opened near them, gold and soft pink. Bailiwick, ever composed, nodded. "Then it seems your sister is finally being honest with her own heart." That evening, under a silver sky, Caldor held Amber's hand. "I came back to ask, may I court you, properly?" Amber looked into his eyes, her voice steady. "Yes," she said, "and thank you for letting it be real." The end, Ek.